Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. Now I thought I would do a quick video, maybe not that quick because I'm quite slow, it might be like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but as you guys know, recently I've been playing a lot of Agricultural Simulator 2013, even though the game still is slightly buggy and a little bit annoying with the bugs and everything. I have been really enjoying that game, so I thought I really should play the other big farm sim game, which is funnily enough called Farming Simulator 2013, because a lot of people really like this game. The last time I played it was 2011, or the 2011 version, which probably actually came out in 2010. I enjoyed the game mostly for co-op, but I felt the experience was not as in-depth as Agricultural Sim. But I played it mainly because of the co-op, because I had a friend that I was playing with, and obviously that game was very good for co-op, whereas way back then I was playing Agricultural Sim 2011, which the co-op was kind of a bit laggy. There was some kind of weird lag. But anyway, so I'm going to try out this Farm Sim 2013. I thought I'd show you guys the list of mods, because one of the great things with this game is you can add a lot of mods. So I'm using something called LS30 Mod Commander. It's a really good way for you to enable or disable your mods, so it helps especially if you're going to play some kind of multiplayer and stuff like that, or if there are mods you don't like. For example, on the right side here there are already some of the mods that I found that I don't really like for various reasons, but on the left side I've found, as you can see, a lot of mods on the left side. Can I scroll down here? I think I'm going off the actual screen, kind of, so you actually can't see. Oh, there you go. No, for some reason the one at the very bottom is kind of missed off. Anyway, I'm going to full screen that again. The video is in 1080p, so you should be able to see all of these mods, so that if you know, it will kind of give you an idea. I'm not going to go through all of them because that would take me forever, but it's just so that if you want to, you can pause the video and see what the mods are that I'm using. I kind of spent quite a lot of time yesterday playing around with the mods, finding some of the mods that I like. Maybe I've added too many mods, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. The big thing that I will talk about is I'm going to use a custom map. I tried the basic default map and I found it a little bit like stale, boring, you know. So I found a really good one that's called Nutston Farm, which is the one that I will use. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd show you all of the mods very quickly. And then why don't I go into the game actually. So let's go into the game, in options, go to mods, and again you can see all the mods here that I've got, so that if you do want to copy me, or if you do want to know what a certain mod is, I've got like the Cat Mega Pack Final, I've got a John Deere pack, then lots of other separate things, as you can see. It just kind of adds enjoyment into the game. The only thing I think is going to be an issue with the modded map is the fact that I think I'm going to get a little bit of lag in game due to that, you know. But I'm willing to put up with a bit of lag for the actual map that I will have. Let's move that back. For some reason that moved. You know, so I'm basically going to do a video just to show you what the map is like. My idea for this game is not that I'm going to do let's plays. I'm going to do kind of what I was doing with Agricultural Simulator. I'm going to basically only make videos when I have something that I would like to show you guys, like a thing in the game that I am doing that I would like to present to you guys, or it might just be an update of my farm, on the progress of my farm. It's not going to be a let's play, it's going to be, this is how you do this. As far, you know, that is my like initial idea. I'm not sure whether that will work out. We'll see. Now, as you can see from the off, this map, I think this map is really nice. This map kind of reminds me of what a farm should be like. In England anyway, like, I'm obviously from England, and for me, and I think I can do a little bit of a shortcut here actually. I think I can, but let's try this. Can I jump over there? Yes, I can. Awesome. Yeah, because I'm from England, so this reminds me of the kind of farms that I saw when I was growing up in England and all that. So yeah, I really like the modelling of the farm because they've not only made the excuse me, they've not only made the functional items really well, they've also added some extra items, which are cosmetic items, which I think make it look even more realistic. For example, this here I believe is not a working item, but it kind of looks like a broken down item. And if you've ever been in a farm in England, most of them have things like this lying about, so I think this adds to the feeling. Anyway, I believe this is the brewery on this map, so you can sell grain here, you can sell eggs and other things here, which is great. And then you go in here. Now, does anybody know what this white biogas thing is for? Because I have no idea. If anyone plays this game and knows, that would be great. I mean, I last played this game a while ago, so I'm gonna probably have to learn some stuff. Like, is there anything here to interact with? Don't think there is. Oh, hang on. This says fill level 0%, but I don't know. Is the idea that here that I can put water in here? Or do I take water? I think, I don't know, that's weird. Anyway, if anybody knows what that is, that would be great. There's some kind of a, like, area for animals here. What kind of animal? What is that animal? It looks like a sea lion or a seal. That's a really weird looking kind of head of an animal. I don't know. Again, if anyone knows what kind of animal that is, that would be very helpful. Okay. So this is actually quite a compact kind of map, which I think is good because I didn't want a map that was mega big. I envisage I'll be doing most of this on my own. I'm going to get some help from AI and things. Now, right now, there isn't any lag, but when I have quite a lot of vehicles on screen, I've noticed I do get a bit of lag. So it's something I think I'm willing to put up with. Now, this is where you buy stuff, the shop, where you can sell stuff. The area where you're supposed to put items that you want to sell is over there. I'll show you in a minute. Just the basic stuff. I think it looks quite nice. I mean, it's quite basic. They give you a golf cart on this map, which is kind of cool, but it is not an item that you can sell. It's not a fully functioning item, but it's kind of a fun thing to have, right? So I'm going to cruise around and show you the rest of the farm using the golf cart. There's not that much more to show you guys, but let's look. So like I said, the area where you go to sell stuff is over here, like the yellow square thing areas where you have to place items if you want to get the 20% extra when you sell. Let's go left here. Whoop. Ooh, the gate's open, nice. There's not really anything. I don't think you can even go right. No, you can't go right here. But as you can see, I do really like this map. It's got a great feeling. I think I have the graphical settings on high. I might have to bring it down to medium just to get rid of the lag. This game would usually not lag on my system. I have a pretty good system, but I just think, like I say, because I have a lot of mods and because I'm using a modded map, I think that's why I'm getting lag. Okay, so this is the house where I started earlier. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? I don't think it has any kind of a function as far as I know. But yeah, it's good. So let's head up. I believe if we go down this road, this is like the main road, and I believe you go right up here. There is a road that goes around here to the left, but there's not a lot there really. It's just access to another field, one field. But yeah, it looks quite nice, right? I like this map. I tried quite a lot of maps. I loaded up a lot of maps, and there were quite a lot that I thought were okay, but this was by far the nicest one that I like personally. Because I feel that when I play farm sims, that the environment is quite important for me. I think it adds to the immersion of the game if you've got an environment that looks kind of realistic. There isn't anything along there, that's just the edge of the fields as far as I know. I'm going to head over here. And over here is the main area of the farm. I actually, when you first start a career on this map, they will actually give you vehicles. They give you like a harvester, a couple of tractors. For realism, what I've done is I've actually sold all of those already. And also because I like to start a farm on my own. Like, I don't like someone else to tell me what kind of vehicles I'm going to have, for example. So as you can see, that's why I've got 404,000. I mean, maybe that's a slightly unrealistic amount of money for me to start a farm off with, but it's not crazy money, and I'm not going to use any of the like money cheats or anything. So I think that's a reasonable amount of money for me to start off with. I mean, if you consider that harvesters are quite expensive. Anyways, so this is like the main area of the farm. Now, I really like it. I saw lots of other English farm maps where they had lots of kind of stables, buildings, barns, whatever you want to call them, and they were too kind of closed in altogether, which was annoying me because then you felt very, very claustrophobic. This one has got quite a lot of storage, but it just looks nice. And like I said before, they've added these kind of items that are like cosmetic items that you can't obviously interact with, but I think make the farm look much more realistic. Because like I said before, most of the farms I've ever been on, they look like this. This is obviously the bale barn where you unload your bales. So there you go. I believe this is for fuel, and if I say anything wrong, I'm willing for you guys to correct me, because like I said, I haven't played Farm Sim for quite a while, so I'll probably not realise what some things are. This looks like a potato storage kind of barn thing, hence all the potatoes here. Is this also for potatoes? I'm not sure what that is. I can't even really make out what that is. Is that like maybe a sugar beet or something? I really don't know, but this is a storage area for that, it seems. Some kind of storage area back here. Now, one thing that is slightly annoying, well, not annoying, but slightly confusing when you have a map with lots of these items, like, is this the thing you can interact with? I'm assuming everything in here you can't interact with. It's just here as a cosmetic item. So, let's head out of this barn, storage barn thingamajiggy, and let's go over here. There was a seeder in here, but I sold it, but there's lots of seed. Now, I'm assuming this is where you can buy seed. Usually, they have an area you can buy seed, right? I think that's what you can do there, I think. We got the silos here, as you'd expect. And look, there's even a caravan. Isn't this awesome? There's like a caravan, like pretty much every farm I've ever been on in England, you always have a caravan. But for some reason, they always have this stuff. So that's kind of why. I really like this map. Storage now. I'm thinking that each of these barns is storage for a different type of crop or grain, but I don't see any kind of a sign. But I see this, but I don't know what that is. That looks like corn, actually. Is it corn? I don't know, man. How about over here? Like, I'm not sure how this works. I'm gonna have to experiment. So that must be maybe wheat, maybe. But yeah, I'll have to experiment with this, try to work it out. Now this is another thing what I'm talking about. This is obviously an area for fertilizer and stuff, but I'm assuming all this stuff back here you cannot interact with. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's all kind of cosmetic. But then maybe this one isn't. Maybe you can actually get fertilizer. I don't know. Like these look like water tanks. Yeah. Do these actually work? Is this fertilizer you can interact with? I really don't know. I'm gonna have to experiment. I don't really know what's interactable and what isn't. Another storage barn here. Again, that looks very much like wheat again. So that bird is loud. Shut up, bird. But yeah, I really like this map. Another small storage area. I can maybe put tractors in there or something. A nice house, because every farm in England anyway usually has a house like this in the middle of your farm or in the middle of your farm buildings. This area looks like it's for animals. I'm not sure if it's only for cows. Maybe here might be for cows, maybe here for pigs. But I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. I don't really plan on using any animals at the very beginning, really. Maybe I'll have all the fields kind of sorted first and then I might consider something with animals. I've never... Oh, is this like a milking station? I've never used any like animal stuff in this game, so I'm not sure how hard it is. We'll see. It will be something that I'll bear in mind. Now, I think I'm going to get some kind of comments on this video asking about multiplayer. I think that's the end of the actual farm. Look, guys, there's more storage, but I think we've seen everything. But yeah, I think that people will ask me about... What is that? That must be maybe like canola or something, I don't know. But people are going to ask me about multiplayer. Now, I'm willing in the future, if there are other people who would like to play with me in multiplayer, I'm willing to try it out. But I have a feeling, because I have loads of mods and I'm using a modded map, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. If anyone has any experience of Farm Sim 2013, you can advise me, but the amount of mods I'm using right now, I think it's about ½ GB. So I'm thinking that what I might do, if there are people who would like to play with me, is I might make like a downloadable zipped file with all of the mods in that I can host on like a free hosting file or downloadable site thing, and then anyone who wants to play with me can download the exact same files and then try to join a multiplayer thing. But the problem is I've got so many mods and there's some that might not work in multiplayer. I don't know, I just have this feeling that it might be slightly complicated because, you know, this game, you have to have the exact same mods and everything installed for it to work properly, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not going to start that straight away. I'm going to actually try to work out how to play the game obviously first, and then other than that we will see how it goes. It is something, like I said, I'm willing to do in the future if there's enough interest, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. But thank you for watching. That was just my intro of my farm in this game. I will still be playing Agricultural Sim, but just expect that the videos may get a little bit slower, like updating for that game, because I'm kind of waiting for a patch in that game or an update, because there are some things with AI that are still kind of bugging me that I want to get kind of fixed. So yeah, you just have to bear with me on that one as well. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any specific questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.